Give me a minute. Okay. Hi, all. I'm so surprised I'm going on now. Let me turn this on. But I have to say, I want to get this out to you so you could see what my presentation will be tomorrow. Let me see what we have here. Who is up? Who's all up? Who's the night owls? Let's see. Yay! New member, my Jacqueline. Hi. Judy. Hi, guys. This will be, I don't even know how long I'll be able to stay on, depending on if I get tired, but I feel as if this is really important information. It really is, and it all has to do with the Summer Moon Wells missing children. Welcome to WCIA Network. Welcome back to those who are have been here, supporting the channel, having the faith, listening with open hearts, ears, and minds. And if you're new, welcome aboard. My suggestion is to watch the previous videos to get a grasp on what I do here, how I explain my material, and the theory behind these get gone, got gone kids. I do see other channels struggling to grasp information, and I do find it very frustrating that this is just something that other creators don't want to take a look at. I understand it, because the truth of the matter is, a lot of the information that I get from guilty parties are coming from the creators. And it's this one tonight is a creator. I'm not going to be showing faces, names, or anything. And the information matches the equipment, matches the process. And the only reason I really took a closer look at this lady was because her posts, again, I'm honing in on these groups of kids, and anyone that posts very highly religious, like you're back home, you're in your place now, and they bundle together. They're bundling together Summer, Michael, Harmony, Serenity, a few of the other little boys that they have in there, the Orson boys, twins. They have a little girl that went missing a year ago, April 22nd from last year. And for some reason, I'm like, did she go? Was she gone this year? And it was last year. And she posted about it today. I don't even know if this lady is listening. I don't know if she knows that this is her information. But I downloaded and kept everything on my computer and in a safe, of course, safe drive, because it's going to become very important. Everything I do and say here is under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Everything I do and say here is for the sake of the missing children. It's to shed light on their story, help their story be told. I'm not saying I'm here to solve. It's very difficult to solve these things as a creator on YouTube because I'm not an FBI or authority to be able to do so. So nothing here that I say or do, even though I say I'm using the word guilty, no one is guilty until they're proven in the court of law and they found guilty under the law, within the law. Nothing that I have here has been proven to be guilt to these people. But one day this will be seen and they'll be like, yeah, those are all matching. Every one of these are matching in all these cases. The point is, I'm not here to get everything right. I'm not going to. I'm here to speak the truth through spirit of the children, through the children, for the children, with the children. To tell their story, to get their story out there, to bring justice and light to what is going on. It's not about finding just Summer Moon Wells. It isn't. It's about finding the Summer Moon Wells missing children. Summer Moon is the leader of the pack. She has a very strong spirit, and she's standing there with these kids. She's with them. Here they found one body they find another body, but you don't hear about anything. It's not about finding the body. That's not going to stop it. That's not going to stop what's going on. Busting this thing open is what's going to stop it from going on. Not just, making sure that, the parents get thrown in jail or whoever's doing this gets thrown in jail. It's the story has to continue to spread. And that's what I'm hoping to do here, right? It's very, very important. It's very, very important. So anyone that is new and you have any questions, let me open chat up. What are these children's process? Wouldn't we like to know? So you don't have a name, and I don't know who you are. If you're new here, go look at all my videos is the best thing I could tell you. Yeah, there's no name here. Gone. I'm going to just watch for certain names to come through, and I will knock them out. I have opened up definitely a can of worms with particular people. And that's expected. That's expected for those to get uncomfortable, feel scared, feel shameful, and question and do things and be like, oh, what the heck is going on? That's okay, because you're sitting in fear. So, in time, I'm going to show you what I want to show you quickly. Not quickly, but I'm going to go through it. Thumbs up on your way in, and if you like what you see, I'm closing chat out so I can concentrate. If you like what you see, please subscribe. And if you'd like to support the channel, I have membership, which is wonderful. I am going to show you what I mean about following the little lights. Yesterday or the day before, I can't even remember, I said I follow the little lights because those lights mean something. It's a program of some sort, right? What I found, I'm going to bring one of these up at a time. So this is on my PDF, so you're not going to see who I got it from. But one of these girls that I found has very interesting information. She lays out all the equipment that I've been looking at for 10 to 11 months. She has the photographs of the equipment in every pair of her sunglasses. She goes into the donor's room. It's called donor's room when you donate, and it's about blood. They have the pictures, which I'll show tomorrow, of the little flames in the fire. It is exactly the same as Candace. They have pictures of the process and how they've gotten so far with this process. As I'm looking at the picture and I'm trying to make it, black and white or colorful so you guys could see it, this is what starts to happen. Now, I've only seen this one other time. It was on that ring. It was a ring that had symbols on it, and the lights just lit up just like this. And as I move the controllers, the lights shift. Watch. This is from the beginning. See? So if I sharpen it, you could, before I show you, I want you to pay attention that this is the equipment. This is the small little maroon box. This is the equipment, you guys. I don't even have to think twice about it. And the little lights, when they start to appear, they bring you into the areas of importance. And that's what I said before. So these little teeny lights are in the darkness. So what I'm going to show you tomorrow is what is in there. So when those lights are bright and they're on, it tells the story. Those are the same lights I showed you that were underground with the landscapers. It's the same lights that I showed that were on the ring. They don't show up very often, and they're very difficult to find. But when they do show up, these are message. It's just part of the process, and it shows it. It's part of the process. Let me get the good one that I have. This one. Watch your glass. So here is the room. That's the room. That's the screen. It's the same equipment we've been looking at. It's in both sides of her glasses. I am fiddling with the saturation, I think. Yep, saturation. And then I go up to the sharpness. See how clear? Once you get those all lined up the right way, the equipment shows up very clearly. Now understand that this is in her sunglass, right? But she goes back by, see how, if you get it perfectly, and I'm going to show that to you tomorrow, how perfect the pictures actually do get in those sunglasses that have these little, things on the sides of them. As you could see, I'm trying to get it, and I like to do it live. Here it comes. And now they'll start to move. Take some patience, right? There it goes. So this is a process, and what happens in the glasses, it moves through the process. As the lights change, the photo does change. And you see that little phone in there? That phone in there is what, let me stop. The phone in there is the screen that I want to get the picture. See? That's the phone, that's the screen that they use. It's the screen that they use, and it's in there, and it changes with the light. I was able to get on the other photo codes. I got codes, and let it play through, and the codes match up to Don Wells because they're codes I've seen before. But that little screen there that has everything to do with their process. They work with that little screen. Now, how I find this stuff is because I am directed to it. Do you understand? This is what my spirit guides do with me. I don't know why. I've always been able to find stuff like this. It's just what I do. And now I kind of understand that it's just part of who I am. It's part of what I do. See that one? And then as I play with it a little bit more, it shows the information. But I have to get it to the point where it lights up, and then I get it to where the screen in the middle shows a photo. That's all it is. There you go. So as soon as I get that part, I continuously play with it until a photo, see how it's starting to look clear? Now I'm going to stop it. Because anyone that knows the elements, they're all right in front of you. Those are those little bone things. We don't know what they do. We don't know what room this is in. Because let me tell you, if we knew what room it was in, it would be broken up by now. It would be broken. But this person will get questioned by the authorities. That I know, and that it will just happen, because this is insane. But it's not the first time I've seen it. You see, it's not the first time. So if you go back, when I go slowly now. So now you've seen it once. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. You see what's going on in here, right? You've all seen this. You all have been looking at this information for a very long time. And they're just bits of small bits of information that I grab at one time. One of the listeners made a comment, and whoever has seen my comment back, I'm going to explain my comment back is information is given to all of us, right, throughout the day. And you don't know why. And if you try to understand why things are happening throughout your day, you aren't going to open yourselves up to the gift that is waiting for you, right? So month 1, go back in the beginning of my videos. I show photos that are covered in all of these different colors. I'm like, they do something to the very, very, very important photos that are covered in these colors. I didn't know why then, right? But now I understand it. So the ones that are covered in those colors are important, and this is what they do. This. And then they show the movie. They show the movie. So if you were to look real closely in the middle of that screen, actually I'll take a picture of it. It's the equipment. It's the equipment that I've been showing. Let me see if I could show it. It's the white equipment with the screen in the middle. And the thing is, we don't know how big it is. We don't know the size of it. We don't know because it doesn't matter. And they do things so we don't know, right? But what is in the middle of this right here is the equipment. So this is going to definitely be questioned. I'm not putting her information out here. It's not of importance to me. And I don't want my channel to be about the people. I want it to be about the story, right? It's right in there. It's kind of hard to see. Let me see if I could futz with the color. Wait. Let's see. Oh, maybe. Let's see. Contrast. All right, maybe a little bit. I don't care who she is. I'll never care who she is. It doesn't matter to me. What matters is that the part of her story gets told. That's what's in the middle there. Can you guys see that? Let me look on my YouTube channel and see. Yeah, you could see that. Yeah, you could see it. Oh, thank you. Member. Hi. Thank you. That's what's in that little teeny screen. And her little teeny screen is going to change, right? So now I understand why these photos are of this color. Before I didn't. So, in time, it happens in time. All this stuff has to reveal itself in some sort of a sequence. I believe it's got to be in some sort of a sequence that will be recognizable and understood by other people that are listening to me. And let me tell you guys something. I'm understanding it and looking at it and listening it with you at the same time. I don't understand it. I didn't know what I was looking at in the beginning, but as it keeps showing itself over and over and over, this is someone's sunglass. The story makes sense. It makes sense. And no one out there could ever say to me, what, and let's say they do. I have a lot of people that are pretty angry that I'm doing this. And it's very sad that they're angry. Like, it's just so strange, but it's because they're scared. No one could stop me because I'm not going to stop. I'm not stopping because I know this is the truth. I know it's the truth and it's being shown. And none of we still have, there are so many YouTubers out there that are still talking about the water, about going to the lake, and about her falling down the stairs as an accident. It's just, it's crazy to me. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hi, I can't believe all of you guys are up. I shouldn't even be up, but I am, because I worked on this for hours and hours and hours and hours. Hours. It takes a very long time. Yeah, let them be angry. It's very interesting how people are responding, and it's very interesting how the other YouTube channels, I know they hear me. It's like, this isn't a competition. This isn't a competition. Oh, you're in California. I love California. It's not a competition. It's like they won't discuss it because then they'll give like what? Shit over to my channel. It's not a competition. I want them talking about it. It's just like everyone talking about Jody Sue. Jody Sue isn't going to solve the problem. It's a bunch of noise. It's a bunch of noise. It's a bunch of noise. So, wait, let me say this as a PDF. I'm going to show you a few pages tonight, and then save the rest for daytime. I'm going to show you the photos as photos and not as video. And then I'm going to show you the little girl that got she really had no one pay attention to her. And, it's funny. Then they say, oh, no one pays attention to her because she's not a white girl, or no one pays attention to her because, she's dark skinned. The truth of the matter is no one pays attention because the parents aren't going to say anything because they're involved. You see, they're not going to say anything because they're involved, right? So this little girl's pictures of her missing, there's only, I'll move this. There's like one photo of her that they use over and over and over. And what grabbed my attention and why I called their detective is because that one photo that they use over and over and over comes from the same lady who I got the videos from the other day. It's the same YouTube lady who no one watches her channel. No one does. She gets like 14 views. She has like 14 views. Her video, all of the pictures that they used for this girl who doesn't live anywhere by her, she's not even probably supposed to know her, she made the video of the pictures. It's very strange, you guys. It's strange enough to pay attention. So, see, they're going to look funny because I played with them. But you could sort of now see, let me get the original, what these pictures are turning into, right? Let me see here. They are a match to what I have been showing you guys. And they're wrapped in white. They're maroon. We don't know what that head is on the top. And I'm kind of will be very interested to see what happens with this girl. Let me grab the other photos to see if I could get this to not be so pixelated. See, what happens is once I play around with the photo, you guys, it becomes extremely pixelated. Oh, here it is. Let's see what I could do here. Let me see what it looks like on your screen. Let me take a look. Well, you could see it. There's the heart in the middle. Let me make it maybe a little smaller. Copy. So those little screens that you see, the screen, where's my screen? The heck? Oh, there it is. Okay. These photos really, really show a lot, right? Let me grab the other one. Copy. Here we go. There you go. So the codes that they use within their glasses, a lot of they show the number 5, the number 2, the number 3. Let me just keep repeating this one. Sometimes if you put it more than once and I put it next to each other, then you see the story a little bit better. See the numbers in there, the 5 and the 2? All of this goes back to the number 5. Everything that I have really hones in the 5, and there's like a 2 and whatever with that little bar thing. It stays within the story. It stays within the elements. It stays within the information of who is the one that is behind this. It's right there. And I had a conversation with my husband today. I'm like, I'm really learning about myself, and he's known me since I'm 15. He's like, you're the only one who doubts yourself. You're the one who questions yourself. And I thought about that, and I think that's the whole reason that Summer Moon Wells came into my life, for her to teach me not to question myself, for her to help me see the truth, and for her to help me really see and understand the gift and how I'm supposed to use it. Because it just never makes sense to me why this appears. Like, why is it there's hundreds and thousands of people that are looking, that they watch and they're looking at these stories, and I guess it's part of my journey. It's part of what I'm supposed to do in this lifetime, is to be comfortable with it. And at times it's those who really do, those who aren't bullshitters, and those who really do have a gift of spirit like that, like this. It's tough. It becomes tough because when you see things and that other people just don't see, and it takes like quite a bit, it's difficult, and I guess that's part of why Summer Moon Wells is going to be part of my lifelong story. Because without her, I wouldn't be growing this way. I wouldn't be growing and accepting it this way. And that's what I said in the beginning. I think that Summer Moon Wells has been put out there for many of us to grow from, for many of us to learn. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people that still stay in the fight. They're still staying in the fight, and they much rather be angry, and they much rather become part of the problem of how our world got to this place. Right? So all of these children, they see our struggle. They lived and died through our anger. They've seen that side of us. And that's their purpose. They want their story to be told and heard and understood, so we all could see the pain that they've gone through. And people still continue to try to put that pain out there, instead of stopping and listening and kind of coming together. Our children are the world. They're called the children of our world. It's not the children. It's not the children. But YouTube, I've learned a lot from YouTube. It's just not going to happen. And YouTube is a platform to allow these people to be angry and to be rude, and to the same bullies that probably bullied in 8th grade and ran away and didn't face their shit. Those are the same bullies that are beating up these kids and doing shit today. That's what's happening. So I don't know how I got off on this subject. Anyways, back to the photos. Here's the heart inside of her, right here. That is what is in there, and it tells the story. It tells the story. And this lady has everything in her glasses, you guys. Everything. Let me see. I'll put this one on there too. So when I find stuff like this, that's when I'm like, I don't understand how, I I shouldn't say, oh, I'll be shocked if they don't get pulled in. Of course I'm not going to be shocked, right? Of course I'm not going to be shocked. So this is one that I turned really bright and colorful. So let me get the one that's untouched. Let's see. Well, let me crop it and see if it changes back a little bit, because it's really pixelated. Let's see. Okay. So here, those bright lights want to pop up. You know how it makes sense now, because how many times am I like, okay, just watch the lights and they get brighter and brighter? The truth of the matter is, if I would just use the controllers and I knew how to use the controllers, they would just do it when I use the controllers of saturation or whatever that is, you know. But it's definitely their way of coding, for sure. It's their way of coding, right? Let me see if I have the original photo in here. I put her under the glass lady. Don't know why, but my God. You guys, her face, I'll give you a hint. I think she's one of the girls that are always at the vigils with Candace. I could tell you that. Let's see, it's in this one. She is, okay, here's what they look like untouched. Okay, this will be good. I'm cropping and pasting it so we don't see her face. But she's someone that goes to the vigils. Here, that's way better. Look at that. Look at that. And watch the screen. The screen's going to tell a story, right? Oh my gosh, you guys, it would just be, I just, I don't like drama, right? And because I don't like drama and I don't want that kind of attention, I like to keep it on the kids and their story. Here, look at that. That's the reason I really don't put it out there, but holy crap, it would really, really be fun to do that. Once the authorities get this and they have this under control, let them put the photo, let them do that, right? But and each time she puts her sunglasses on, she changes her look. So she's, yeah, that one's brighter. She transforms herself a few times. There's 4 pictures of her that she takes selfies of, and her hair's dark black, light gray, like it shifts. She shifts her look for a reason. All for a reason, right? See here, she is in dark hair. So these look a lot better because the originals I don't mess with. Look at that. Why is that one so dark? Let's see. And this wasn't, it's always this way. This wasn't even the main thing that I have for you guys tomorrow. Look at that. You could see the heart right there, right? The heart's always there. And in her glasses, let me crop it a little higher. They have like this little thing in their glasses, like behind the ear. Watch. It's like it's attached to her head. See it? Here, I'll crop it. And they only have photos of the kids that I have grouped together. Not just me, a lot of us have grouped together, right? And that's obviously we know what we're doing because you guys, the whole photo's changing. Oh my God. I think I may have to put her photo up here. One of them. Holy shit. I'll do half her head. Her whole photo is changing. It says 15th century. She has it into different... All right, I'm not giving it away, but I have to show you what's happening in her picture. This is one that doesn't look like her. It's in her hair. It won't give it away of who it is. But her whole entire photo is going to shift, you guys. So, this is what I mean. Now, because someone says, oh, you explain what you're doing, before you go on. I'm like, no, I cannot. Because if I put it out there and look at how different it looks. If I put it out there exactly what's going on, then it locks you into that information. I didn't know that this was going to start changing and her hair was going to become those white things. That's what's happening. Her picture is exploding. Each one of them. Oh my God. They're changing. Look at this, you guys. Wait a minute. All right, I'm taking this thing out. Let me get rid of the movie. We start fresh here. Look what is going on in her pictures, you guys. Holy shit. Oh my God, you guys are all changing. I see hands and everything. We're not going to bed until I get this all out there. You guys, look what is going on with her photos. the whole square is changing. Let me look at it through you guys. Oh my goodness. I may have to put her whole face up. It's under the Section 107, the Copyright Act 1976, and unfortunately for her right now, her whole photo is changing. The background and everything. What is she smiling about in here? Oh my God, you guys. Here comes another one. I'm going to wind up putting her whole face up here because this is someone's hands doing something. That is the hand holding the phone that I said they use. Wow. Let me see what this one has. Girlfriend, whoever you are, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You're in trouble, babe. This here, right here, is that thing where they put their head on and they put their head to the left corner. That's the bar. Wait, I'm going to turn it. Turn it. Okay. Copy. This is like what I told you, what we saw Benny in. See how if you turn it, weird. Wait. All right, well, keep copying and paste. Her hair is what's turning into the bones. Like it's the head. The more I take and post and put it to show you guys, it's interesting. The more the photo changes of the original, so this is turning quickly now. See the red coming through? Look at the difference. See? See what this, so this is one pair of glasses. So these pair of glasses, here we'll put these, this is one pair, this is one pair. So this is her, it's a certain age, and she calls it nothing. The other one is called 15th century, 18th century, and 20th century. And she looks like she gets younger and younger. She's old, looks old in the last one, and she looks like she's getting younger with each century. That's what it looks like to me. You know? So we don't know exactly what this is, but what we do know is it really shouldn't be in her glasses. And what this is that you're looking at, you guys, are the elements to the summer moon Wells missing children. So this is what it looks like. We've been looking at this for those that are new. We've been looking at these elements just like this for months. And when I see it in a reflection within someone's sunglasses, or a reflection in the mirror, or reflection in a car, or reflection in anything, this is what Summer Moon Wells looked like. This is her process. This is the process of all the children that we show. This is what the process looks like. So, yeah. All right, let's call some people out here. Let's see. All right, so here's a Judy. Let's get Judy up here. Judy, this doesn't make any damn sense. Judy, do your homework. Judy, 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 Judy. Go look at if you really are interested in what's going on over here, go look at my past videos and you will know. It's not that difficult to understand what we're doing here is helping shed light on the Summer Wells missing children's story. And this is the story. Don't be someone who sits on the sidelines. Don't be someone who just sits there and puts in chat, I don't know what the hell damn is going to make sense. You need to go do homework too. We're not getting paid. I don't get paid to do this. Right? If you don't understand it and you really want to help find these missing children and shed light on their story, do your homework. Just do your homework. Because I've been doing this for now almost a year, and it's like going into... Yes, every sunglass shows a different reflection. It's like opening up a television series and starting at series 12 and being like, oh, I don't understand what's going on here. You gotta do your homework. That's it. Every pair of her glasses, that's another thing. It's like they're in a different room. So, and you see it keeps changing. Every lens has a different story. Each lens has a different story. They each do. So each lens, it's like they're showing different parts of the process of whatever they're doing there. And this is what's important to her. So that's why it's nice for me to put both out together so you see. So here's one pair of glasses. So this is one pair, right? You see they're totally different. And here's another pair, and you're going to see this is the same pair of glasses, you guys. Two different stories. two different stories. I mean, that's crystal clear. So we know that's just not happening. This is the Summer Moon Missing Children story. And this lady has a lot of information. A ton. Let's see. Here's another one. So there's this one. Here's another one. So that was one pair. Notice those little things that are over the top. See? Those go right into the eye and into the hearts. This is the one that the side of her head, here's the side of her head. This is what's growing down the side of her head. This. That's now growing on the side of her head. It wasn't there before. She's like totally transforming in the picture. Completely transforming. And this is what's also here on the side of her head on another picture. So notice a little person, the little people, like there's this little person showing up, right? These will keep changing as I crop and paste them. See that? You tell me, and you tell me if you've ever seen this shit in someone's glasses. Right? Like, you haven't. This is speaking to the guilty. This is speaking. It's telling a story. Let me see if I could. The more I brighten it up, the better it's getting. Copy. Look at that. Right? Let me see if I brighten it up over here a little bit more. See what happens. Bright. Ooh. Okay. Watch this one. Look at the side of her head now. So what she has on the side of her head is what I have been showing you guys in the children's pictures. That's something that it's on the left-hand side. That is what is on all the kids' heads, Michael Vaughn's, and I tell you that it's covered underneath the hat. Well, here it is. Here it is. It's exactly what I have been trying to point out. That thing on the side of her head. It's right there. So you see that this is growing and it's telling the story. Look what is coming through here. Different, huh? Little different than it was when we started. See, it takes patience. Takes patience. All right, you guys, talked me into it. All right, here goes picture number 1. Showing you her face. I have to, because now this is... There's one face. I have to. Because now it has nothing to do with her. Now there's just way too much information. The whole photo is changing. The other photos don't look like her. They all look different. They all look different. Who do you think this is? This is the one that looks... This is the... They all are different. She makes herself look different. Like... But they're the same person. You see, I've seen her at the vigils. But this definitely falls under the copyright 107, the section 107, the Copyright Act 1976, because this is the most information I have ever shown you in a pair of sunglasses. I found her on Facebook. I don't know if she has a YouTube channel. I don't know how I found her. Yeah, the second picture, I could tell by her mouth. I've seen her at the vigils. See how this is changing? It's like crackling up. The backgrounds are changing. But they're all different. See? It's another one. They're just... But it's the same person. So they definitely make themselves look different. Look at the glasses now, you guys. The more I sit here and copy and paste, the more they're going to change. It's just what they do. Look at that silver heart. Wait till I show you contrast. No, that doesn't do it. Copy. Look at her eye. Look at that eye. So I will definitely be putting these up again, but what I want to really... Wait, let me grab that. Look at that one. Wow. Welcome to the Summer Wells Missing Children's Story. This is it. Wait. Here's the originals that I put up. I will definitely be doing some more digging on these tomorrow. Wow. Oh, I didn't. Where's this one? Wait a minute. Let me find that one real fast. I'm going to put high exposure, saturation. All right, here we go. So she even looks way different in this one. Copy. This is one pair of sunglasses. There's actually someone in this room with her. See that? There's a lot going on in this pair. A lot. How about that one? We all know that these are elements. We all know that these are the elements that we have been looking at. Paste. See, it's all the people that have these elements, they know where this is. Okay, and here's her neck. Now I'm going to show you a few more pictures before I go to sleep, but here's her neck. She's sitting in one of those chairs. And she is doing this is part of the equipment. I mean, it's just what it is. It's part of the equipment. This is her shoulder. And she's definitely part of this thing, as I could see, because I've seen these on many different children. It's not new. You could get away with it 10 months ago, but not anymore. Not anymore. Yeah, I mean, that shows a lot of information. And this was another pair for glasses with the number 5 in it. Oh, I didn't want to go this far. So that's the girl. This is the fire, but I'm going to go over this one tomorrow. I will definitely do that one tomorrow, along with this little girl. I'll show you her picture. Let me grab it. I'll show you the little girl that I'm going to go over tomorrow, because this lady is all about Summer Moon Wells, and she selects and picks the different children, and there's a reason for her madness. Now let me show you something. Anyone that thinks that this is not happening, copy. Let me show you what these little lights do, and then I'm going to call it a night. This lady that has these pictures of all these children, use that little blue light. She uses that light to indicate her information. Those little lights is just another way of showing you that those little lights are used to show a section of information. This little blue light turns white, and then it shows the element. This little baby is missing. I think she's now 4. When she went missing last year, April 22nd, 2021. All of her pictures have faded and have turned different colors, you guys, and no one's paying attention. We all know that's not what she looks like. This is a ridiculous picture, but this is what happened to the deep fake. This is the little girl I'm talking about. No one's paying attention, and no one's looking for her. But yet, she has this on her head. She has it on her head. And it pulls it all together. It's the light, it's the element. This little child, I'm going to wind up just doing this whole thing. I know it. This little child was born into it. This child's information and photos is on the lady's website, on the lady's YouTube channel. So there's 2 people. The first one I showed you was someone else. The children's photos like this comes from the same lady that I found on YouTube, and no one's paying attention to her stuff, but she's the one who's creating all of this. I'm just gonna go through this. Here are photos of her with her father. This is the stuff that is very hard to get a clear photo of. but yet here it is on this little girl. And yeah, I'm just going to probably go through it. Yeah, I might as well just go through it now. I'm all jacked up, right? Let me find it. All right, let me move this pages over. See, this was just added. The fire I still have to look at. This fire I'm going to have to look at later because it's of non-importance to me right now. This little girl is of more importance. I don't really give a shit who that guy is, actually. No offense. But when I saw her missing children's pictures, I knew that she was a Summer Wells missing child. So the lady's video has all the lights in it, just like I showed you just now. I said she has all the lights. So it just tells me a story. For all I know, it doesn't really tell anyone else a story. Maybe that's just me picking it up through my clairvoyance. I don't know, you guys. So I don't know. But it speaks to me. It tells me when to stop. It tells me when there's an element to look at. It tells me when to go deeper and darker into places. It speaks. So however you want to slice and dice it. This is a little girl as a baby. This is her as a baby, and I would think that maybe this will get more attention from the authorities because guess what? These photos are crystal clear. You just have to look up her name on Google and you'll get the photos. And you'll notice that every photo is the same. Well, you won't notice because you don't have the girl's video. This is what she is with her parents, and all the way to the left side is against her mom's head, and she's connected like I showed you how Michael Vaughn is connected to Harmony Montgomery. And then in the middle is with her father. Let me get the bigger photo so I could show you the full photo. Let's see. Here it is. All right. This is the full photo, so you could see it as complete. So this is what it looks like on Google. Anyone that is following the Summer Wells missing children cases knows this isn't a normal photo. It's not a normal photo. They're connected. They have all the elements on them, and this child went through this process like Summer Moon. Just like Summer Moon. Here's a closer picture of what's against this child's head. That's right there. And you see on the top of her head, you see this section? Yesterday, I was showing you pictures of Michael Vaughn and his mom, and this here that I'm swishing back and forth, that's the exact stuff that I show you on Michael Vaughn's head, Summer's head. It just happens to be very clear here. It's the same information. Same information. Here's her father with just a little element shining out of his glasses. So this is another example of how they use their information and how they like to get it across. But if you look all the way at his left-hand side of his head, this father has elements everywhere on him. Everywhere. Let me grab it a little closer. Here it is. Brighten it up. See, after I show it is the only time I could really brighten it up. So here you're going to see a white thing, a couple different things connected to him. So not only is it in his glasses, he has it on his head. It's connected there. And it's going down his neck. It's just a lot going on. This guy, you know, they both have a lot going on. Let me get the neck. I'll get the whole thing. Because the more I show you and repeat and repeat and repeat the same stuff, the more you're going to see it. This is what I show you that's on the young couples. This is what goes around their neck. It's like fake skin, blah, blah, blah. We don't know what it is, but it's all the same. It's right there. And they're wasting people's money looking for their child. They had helicopters and drones, and they had people. You know how much money that these people are wasting? Here she is behind a reserved sign. I'm going to blow this one up for you too, because it's all, they have all of this, those little shit. They're just like, remind me of just veins. I don't even know how else to say it. It just reminds me of, they're just like draining blood. Just reminds me of them just draining blood. And it's not, the kids go through a lot. They go through a lot of stuff. This is just one part of their process. This is just one part of their process. Wait, I'm going to blow this one up. It'll probably be the very last one. Oh, here it is. Next. I have it under neck. So the one thing I want to show you is her mouth. So let me give you a closer picture of the mouth. This is always a very big indication. I don't know what's in there, but it's in both pictures. She has it in that one and this one. And I don't believe that they're the same child, because her photos of her are so different. They don't look like the same child, just like Summer Moon Wells it happens with. There, that you could see a little better. So this is connected to, there's the heart in the back. It's the red. Here I'll crop down into just the heart. There's the heart connected to her neck. So these are the elements. This is them. These are the elements of importance. And those are those thin little, I believe, I don't know, but I feel as if they're like little thin little veins of blood. That's how I feel. And her photos are really easy to grab. They're just so wide open. Here's another one of her, and it's the bone is right behind her ear. Obviously, we don't know exactly what they're doing with it, but to me, it's all about their blood. I mean, and I can't even repeat it anymore. I just would like to get justice for these kids. I would really love to see justice for these children. Let me open this up. Get you a little blow up of it. Copy. Okay. Here's her whole face. This is her whole photo. Both ears have stuff on them, both sides, as you could see here. Both sides do. There, I did put the other side in. So that is this. These kids are suffering, and this is their story. This is their story. And these babies just really don't get anything back to them. The pictures they have here, they say is that girl. It doesn't look anything like her. I don't understand it. I don't know. I mean, the people who are holding this up, that's the logo. That logo looks kind of looks like Ernie's logo. Let me look Ernie's logo up. But it's good. It's right in the open, you guys, right on YouTube. He's got the bone right across. I mean, literally, it's just right there. He's not even, doesn't even hide it. Let me see. Let me look at something. Ernie Shaw. Let me just see what his logo looks like. Oh, wow. He changed everything. I haven't been on this stuff in so long. I don't see anything. I'll ask you guys. Do you guys recognize that logo? No, it's going to have the A in the middle. It's going to have the A, that's for sure, because it's their symbol, and it's gonna have the A's in each corner. But let's see what happens to this thing. Let me make it smaller. Let me grab the original picture. All right, wait, let me grab the original picture and see. Oh, let's see here. Okay, got it. Um, this one, his face is chopped off, but it doesn't matter. Well, let me see if I have a different one. All their faces chopped off? I guess so. Okay, well, here's a little better view of them. That is on him. She's holding bones. I mean, this is such a wrong photo. I mean, look at the child. Look at the child. I can't even, I don't even understand how they're holding these pictures up. And no one's noticed. No one's noticed. All right, so that's it. The A's are coming out. So right here, here's a great example. Right here, it shows you that this symbolizes exactly the Summer Moon Wells missing children. This is the symbol. It's right there. It's right there. And you know what? No one will talk about it. Here I'm showing you a bone with the A's on a child who is surrounded by the A. Look at her, right around her head. And no one's going to talk about it. No one's going to notice. No one's going to observe it. No one's going to care. No, they're going to talk about the water hole. And they'll talk about all that stuff. When here we have a photo of their logo, the bones, and a child that is covered in stuff that she's not supposed to be covered in. It's not supposed to be covered in. This is just another photo of her playing in her house. These are photos that come from the lady's video. This photo I'm going to show you is extremely important. This photo holds the codes. It holds codes, you guys. It holds codes. Do you guys see it before I show it to you? I'm going to show it to you. Thought I did a whole... Let me see if I have it in here. page 29. 27. I'm going to go forward real fast. 7. Here's the codes. These codes are within that lady's oh, I can't do this way because I want to put them side by side. Okay, they're right there. So this is what I'm going to do. These codes have never been found before. I only find them in her video. It's across her head. It's like kind of by her head. And you see all the 5s. And you've seen this before many times, you guys. It's a strip. They come in a strip. And it has a little house. Like if I were the FBI, I'd be like, busted. I'd be like, you're busted. Right? But no one's going to pay attention. One day, you guys, I promise these children, I promise these beautiful children, I'm not going to stop until their story is told loud and proud. And this is all part of it. See the house and the 5? It's right there. How about that? So this lady swirls it inside, right? So she's swirling it inside that photo. So this stuff, she swirls it. And sorry, lady, if you're listening, but your swirls don't mean shit, because anytime someone does something like that, it only means that you're trying to cover something up. And there it is. I slow it down, and the story begins to tell itself. This is what's on the child. This is a real picture of what's going on with this child. You slow it down and you get a lot of different information. This baby, that's what's going on. All you gotta do is turn it upside down, turn it the right way, right side up. That's all. This is what they're doing to our children. This is what's going on in this photo. I don't know what the 08 means. I don't know why that's there. So if you could see that her head, this little girl's head is on one of those big hearts. And they're usually, unless it's on the other side, many a times it's on the other side. Wait. To this one? Okay, this is the picture that you got. Here, just open it up. I'll open it up a little bit here. That's the white heart, you guys. The red heart. And here, I wonder what that word says. Let's see. Could you guys make that word out? Could someone make that word out? Let me see. What's that word? Wait, give me 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna look at this word. See if I could make it a different, like, enhance it. And turn it. Let's see, it goes this way. Give me a minute. Oh my goodness, what is that? Let me sharpen it. Okay, it's getting better. Huh. All right, tell me if you guys could see this. I'm going to figure that word out. I think that's important. That's definitely a word. Look at her eyelids. What's happening to her eyelids? Yeah, there are letters and numbers. That's what it looks like. They're letters and numbers. This here is another one of her swirls that are loaded in information. And one of the most important things about this that you're seeing is this little girl's face. It shows up right in the middle. That's her face. It's her beautiful little face. And that's what she looks like. I mean, this is a couple days ago I gave you a reading because I saw something, and I believe I was saying that I felt like I was inside like an eyeball, like a bubble, like a round thing, and all I could see was like not all, but the veins and stuff. And this is what it reminds me of. Let me get this sharper. Here you, I'm gonna hear you be able to see. I gotta grab my charger. Falling asleep. Here's her face a little clearer. She's in there. Y'all see that? And there's a bunch of stuff in the middle there I see. They're all the bees. It's just all their stuff. And then of course it has the hearts and the fives and the V's and so forth on the side. But the photos that they have there are just terrible photos. They're bloody photos. They God knows why they use them. I don't know. This is the little girl covered in hearts around her head. She's with all these kids, and all these kids have the same things on their heads as she does. I don't know where they are, but these children are all in bad situation. They're all in a bad situation, you guys. They're all in the Summer Moon Wells missing children situation. And that's what it winds up being. It's a skull head. This is the Summer Moon Wells missing children's story. This is it, you guys. And it is getting cleaner, closer, and tighter than ever before. Because all of these kids we see here are Summer Moon Wells missing children. They all have that shit on their head. You don't have to dig for it anymore, you guys. You don't have to dig for it anymore. It is all right there. One day, I promise you, justice will sing as the kids' stories are told around the country. That's the goal here at WCIA Network, you guys, is to get their story told around the country through the eyes of the children. Through the eyes of the children. It's unfolding. You're not going to need my voice much longer. As it unfolds, it's going to unfold. Guys, I'm going to bed. That was a great freaking live. Right? This is a good one. This is another good one. Oh, always surprises. All the surprises. All right, you guys. That is it for the night. It is now Saturday. It is now Saturday. And I will be bringing you some more information tomorrow on photos that I have found that these kids, I don't even know if they're missing, not missing, but these photos were found on these people's sites. And I have to show them. So tomorrow, stay tuned for Summer Wells missing children that are part of this process, like this little girl. Now that my channel over here knows exactly what these elements look like, I now could begin to show you all these kids that are still waiting to be, I would say, saved before they get killed. I love you all. Thank you all. And God bless you for being here. May these children find justice real soon, and may their story be told. I'll talk to you all later. Good night for now.